Hi, my name is Rebecca and welcome to Yarn and Pajamas. Today is Crochet Podcast number 17. Hi everybody, thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me for a little bit. I want to say thank you for taking the time out of your day to spend a little bit of time with me. So thank you to all of the people who week after week keep returning and tuning in and leaving comments. I really do appreciate it. I have so much fun interacting with everybody, and welcome to anybody who's new. So I want to say hi. What have you guys been doing for the past couple weeks? I've been doing a little bit. I've got a few whips on the go. I have a small amount of finished objects. I got some bags to show you guys that I ordered. I believe they came like while I was on vacation, so it's been a minute. And I got some like fun upcoming stuff, so let's just get right on into it. So the first thing we're going to start with is my finished objects. So I've got some hats. I've been making some hats. So the first hat that I have, these are for the hashtag hat not hate. So I have this one, and I made it on like the loom knitting machine, so like you can turn it inside out. It's just like solid blue on this side, but it's like two-tone on this side. And this was the first one that I made, and could tell it like took me a minute to get back into the groove of making things, but that's what I made. And I used Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek. This was called light blue, and I believe this was called just blue. I didn't bring the bobbins up, I forgot them, but I made those two. And then I made this one right here, and this one is got the brim on it, and it is just this light blue color. It's the same Soft and Sleek. So I made that. This one's going to be like super warm because it's so thick and squishy. And that's, did I say it was Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek? It's the light blue. It's the same light blue. And I made these on the knitting, like the Addy knitting machine. So I have a fan right here because I'm so hot and it's like blowing on me. So I'm really sorry about the fan noise, but it's so hot. It's like extremely hot. I don't know what's going on. So got those two hats finished, and I'll be sending those in for Hat Not Hate. And then I have a Baby Yoda hat. I don't know if it looks like Baby Yoda or not, but I think that it does. So that's what he'll look like when he's on the head. So this is a free pattern by Traverse Bay Crochet, I believe. I'll put the link down below for it. And this is the child size hat. So I think it was last year. It could possibly have been the year before, but I'm pretty sure it was last year. My friend asked me to make 3 of these hats, 2 for her grandchildren and 1 for her child, the mom of the 2 grandbabies. But they wanted Baby Yoda hats, and I started making them, and I got, well actually I have them right here. So I got the hats made. So I got the adult hat made, and then I had made one of the child's hats. And they'd sat back here for however long. And then I remembered I was supposed to make them. So I sat down, made one completely, and got it made. So now I am working on these, but I'll talk more about that in a minute. But I got the Baby Yoda hat made. What do you guys think? Do you think that it looks like Baby Yoda? I hope it fits their little heads. That's why I don't make a lot of hats, because I'm not good at like the measurements, because like if the person's not there with you, it's hard to like make the hat fit their head. But yeah. So, oh, let me tell you what I used on it. I used I love this yarn in mid green is the color. This black is Red Heart Super Saver black, and the little bit of white, it was just a scrap ball of white. So I'm gonna say that it was either I love this yarn white or Red Heart white, one of the two. I mean, it could possibly be Michael's that impeccable, but I don't buy a whole lot of that. So, but I have bought some in the past, but I'm not sure. I mean, it was a worsted weight white. That's it. And I used an eye hook for them. An eye hook. Yeah. The hat was all like double crochet. It's a little holey, but I think it'll be warm still. Okay. So I did get a square finished for my hashtag Movie and Stitch. And if you watched that, you'll know it was the P square. And if you didn't watch it, it was the P square. And here's the P square. And the colors I used was Red Heart Pumpkin for the square. And then I love this yarn in Fruit Salad for the appliques. And these are free patterns on the internet, and I will leave links down below. But the square is by Maria's Blue Crayon. It's the Granny Square 2.0. And then the appliques are the Moogly Blog. It's the upper and lowercase letters. She has all kinds, like numerical ones and like Roman numerals. She's got like a bunch of them. So that brings us to the end of the things I've gotten finished. Not a whole lot, I'll just tell you. But I have been consumed by another project. It has taken up the majority of my time. And it's like I can't seem to want to work on anything else. I will start working on something else, and then I'll be like, no, I want to go back, because I really want to get it finished. So we'll just move right along into the whips, and I'll show you what I've been working on. Does anybody remember what lives in here? If you guessed the advent calendar, you would be correct. So it is the, I believe it's called the Caron Christmas Advent Calendar, but it's a free pattern by Yarn Inspirations, and I've used an H hook on everything on it. So I'm going to show you guys what I have done so far. I'm still attached, but that's okay. I really need to take a picture of this and insert it, because there's no way I'm going to be able to hold it all up. Can you guys see all of that? So obviously I finished the canvas. Oh, and I even tried, and when I say try, I put a backing on it, because when I sewed, the whole back looked a mess, and then I thought, well, this will help like stabilize it anyways. So yes, so see, I am still connected here to a bit of it. So it just keeps falling. Let me bring it up on my phone here so that I can tell you guys the colors that I'm using. I have, you know, the pattern saved to my phone, and I use it. So I did, I've been working on this thing forever, like pretty much when it came out, because I seen the Mikey's video on the crochet crowd, and I was like in love. I had to have it, so I hunted down, and when I say I hunted down, I mean literally I bought this yarn from all places, that like eBay, Etsy. I got some, you know, from Amazon. I got some from Joann. I mean, just anywhere and everywhere that I could find all these specific colors. If I had it to do again, I probably just would have used regular, like, you know, Red Heart or something like that, because I'm not a huge fan of the Caron Simply Soft. It is nice. I like the shininess to it, and it is extremely soft, but it splits for me very badly, and I don't like that. But okay, so the main canvas here is off-white, and then this blue color here is called Robin's Egg. So now that was pretty much all that I had to do, was finish this canvas. All of these other pieces I had finished from the first time that I worked on it. So all of the pockets were already made. The tree was made, which you can see here. And the tree is in, let's see, what color is the tree? I'm going to say out of all of these colors that it's going to be dark sage. That's the closest to dark green. So I sewed on these little buttons, and they are about the same color as the Robin's Egg here. It's like a turquoise. It was just a pack that I'd gotten from like Joann, just in the button section. It didn't have the little label on it still. I had opened it and probably threw it away. So the star was also already made, so all I had to do was sew it on. And the star color is gold. So now we get to the pockets. And as you can see, I still have to put the letters, or the numbers, not the letters, on the pockets. But the pocket colors are, whew, it's quite thick and heavy. So this color right here is called Blackberry. Okay. This green right here is called Chartreuse. This color right here is called Rust, I believe. Wait. Yeah. Harvest Red. No, it's not Harvest Red either. Huh. Yes, it is Harvest Red. Because there's only two reds. There's a burgundy and a Harvest Red. I don't even know. It could be pumpkin. I'm sorry. I don't even know. I would have to get out the things. That's what I'll do. When I get it finished, I'll get out all of the things. So I'll just kind of tell you the colors that I do know. I do know that this is gold. I do know that this is Cobalt, Robin's Egg, Blackberry, and Chartreuse. So I'm not really sure about this color right here, but I will find out what color that is. So I've decided for the numbers that I'm just going to use this Tulip Puffy paint and write the numbers on. The pattern wants you to like top stitch the numbers, and I really just don't want to do it. I've never top stitched before, and I feel like this thing has eaten up so much of my time, and the last bit of it has just been nothing but sewing, which is my least favorite part of putting things together in crochet, is the sewing. So right now I'm currently working on, and I had these made, but they were too big to fit on the top. These are the panels for that will fold over so you can slide the hoop through. So I have this side blocked off, and I have started this side. So I'm working on this side, and as you can see, I had made the panels, but like I said, when you put them both together, they were just way too big. So I thought it would just be easier to just go ahead and attach them to the work and then just fold it over and sew it to it. So that is really all that I have left. I have made the decision to this year not make the ornaments that go in the pockets. I'm going to buy some ornaments, like you know, just to put down in there, because really I'm not too fond of the ornaments that is with the pattern. I liked the wreath, and I believe that I have a wreath made, but the rest of them I just didn't like. So I want to find other ornaments. I forgot what I was talking about there for a minute. Other ornaments to make maybe in the future, but I feel like I need to be done with this. I have strong feelings on that, and I think that it was the sewing that has done me in, because I really did not mind like making all of the pieces. I don't recall that I had any issue, and I didn't mind doing the crochet, but I feel like the sewing is really getting to me. So I really just want to be done with her so that I can move on and do some more crochet. Okay, so that was my Christmas Advent calendar update. Hopefully next podcast she will be done, she will be completed, and I will have finished one of my extremely long-term whips. Yay! It's really heavy, the bag is. Okay, so let's see. Next whip. I've got some more. I've got one that I started also. I didn't bring it upstairs though, because I mean, I really only done like 4 rounds. So I thought it's not even worth, you know, wasting your all's time. But the next, well, it's like a section of it is finished. It's not a finished object, but it's a whip. And I have it on, I blocked it on a piece of cardboard. But it is the doily that I'm making, the Beggar's Ball doily. And it is a paid for pattern that I got from Etsy. I think it was BJ's Crochet Cottage, but the lady's name is Betty Stevens, who designed this. She has quite a few pretty doily designs, but this is the gray section. And let me just tell you guys, I had a lot of fun like just blocking this. Like, it was a lot of fun. I watched a video on YouTube about how to block like a doily, and pretty much all they done was like wet it under running water and then just like spread it out and pinned it to a piece of cardboard. So I done that. I used some bottled water because we don't have the best water in the world here. But yeah. So I pinned it down. I stuck it outside in the sun and let it dry. I haven't unpinned it yet, just because I thought I would wait until I got the other pieces finished that I attached to it, so that it would just be, you know, didn't undo itself. I don't know if it would or not, but yeah. So this is made with Aunt Lydia's crochet cotton thread, the number 10, and it's in the color silver. Can you guys see that shadows? It's really late at night here. It's like about 10 o'clock. So, and I used a 1.75 millimeter crochet hook, one of the steel ones. It's here somewhere, I think. Yeah, It's a number 0, a 1.75 millimeter. So I do have the black downstairs. I haven't started anything yet with it because, like I said, I've been just consumed by the advent calendar. Okay, I did start on a wreath. I'm going to make the wreath. It's from Yarn Inspirations. Can't remember the name of it. I'll pop in a picture here and put the link down below, but it's a free pattern. So I have the wreath form done, and here it is. I left this little tail right here because this is the back side. So I wanted to be able, when I do the foliage and stuff like that, I wanted to be able to know where to put it. So I used, I believe, just a standard, it's one of those green ones, the floral wreath forms, I guess is what it's called. The pattern calls for a straw one, but I don't like the feels of it, so I just went with this one. So it's a little bit skinnier than the other one, was a little bit chunkier, but I just went with this one. Now the color that the pattern called for was Red Heart Marrakesh, and I don't know if it's been discontinued or what, but I couldn't find it anywhere. And the closest colors that I could find was from I Love This Yarn, which is what this is. This is I Love This Yarn in Jazzed Stripes. And they have another one, it's called Autumn Stripes maybe. But I went with the Jazz Stripes because I like the dark purple and like the tealy color in it as well, and then like the gold. So I went with that color because I thought I would be able to play more with the colors that I use. So I want to get this done. I want to hang this on the door of my office for work. So I'm going to be working on that some more. And so that is all of the whips that I have started. Besides, I did start the Voodoo Bunny. I'll put in a picture here. It's a paid for pattern from Blue Rabbit Toys on Etsy. I'm going to try to make 4 of these in different colors to send to some of my nieces and nephews for, I was just about to say Valentine's Day, but for Halloween. And we'll see how that goes. I don't know. I would like to make some more, but I also want to make some of the pocket monsters because I didn't get pocket monsters for all of my nieces and nephews last year. So I'd like to make some pocket monsters for the ones that I didn't get to last year. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how much I can get done before October. So, upcoming, I'm going to be finishing up these hats. I have already made some eyes, the black parts for the hats. So I'm going to get that done. Try to get these hats done by next time that I'm talking to you guys on a podcast. Get those done. I am still working on my hashtag 3D for you and me blocks or squares, but I chose to take a break. And why? Because of that advent calendar, because I've just been consumed by it. So I'm hoping that once that's finished, that it's going to just free up a lot of my time and I can go back to doing these. And I needed a break anyways because I was doing one a week and it seems like they were getting harder. I was choosing harder ones as I was going along. So I'm working on that. Yeah, in September, me and Terry from Yarn Through Podcast are going to start our collaboration for the Stitch in Your Library. We still need to iron out some things, but yeah, that'll start sometime in September. I'm really excited about that because I have an extensive library over there that is just talking to me saying, make me, make me, make me. So I'm gonna do that. That's upcoming. I believe that's all I can think of right now. I do have some bags to show you guys. So I've been really good about buying bags. I have only bought 2 that I have here. I did order some more, but they're just not here yet. So we won't even talk about them yet. But I do have 2 bags I ordered. But first I'm going to show you guys my T-Doddles Mini Maker Club for July. I just cut it open, so I don't even know what's inside. But the theme for last month, oh man, my eye's itching, is called Buried Treasure. It says, lots of people head out for one last trip to the beach in July before school starts back. It's fun to look for little treasures along the coast, and some may even be buried. Be careful though, sharks love treasures too. I wonder if that's a hint that maybe there's some sharks on there. Don't know. Let's see. Okay, so open it up. There's gonna be the bag and probably the yarn, because it comes with a mini maker bag and a mini skein of yarn from Southern Skeins. Okay, so there was this bag inside. Ooh, I wonder what's in here. So let's open this up. It's kind of exciting. Oh, there's like it's like a jar. It's got a lid, and there's like some seashells, a star, and it's got like a tag. And I guess it's like for like if you wanted to like what's that, like people put sand in the jars and stuff, and then it comes with a like a stopper lid too. You know what? That's really nice. I really like that. And I've been on vacation already, so but I do have a like a little tubey jar, and then like some treasures that won't fit in the tubey jar, but I like to get like the sea glass, so I've collected that like from years of like going on vacation and stuff, and I think that's what I'll put in this little jar, because it's a lot nicer than the jar that I keep it in. That was cool. Okay, so now on to the bag and the yarn. And she also has stitch markers too. Okay, so first the yarn. Here it is. It's very pretty. So the yarn is by Southern Skeins, and the name of the color is called Shark Bite. And it's a worsted number 4, 100% Highland wool, non-superwash. So she usually has a pattern to use this little skein, and the monthly pattern is a felted basket. So there's that. It's pretty. I've never done anything like where I've had to felt it before, so I may try this. just to give it a try. She also always includes a tea, and I always give my teas away to a gentleman I work with. He likes tea. I like just regular black tea, but he likes all of these like crazy teas. And this one is coconut mango. I wonder if he'll like this. I'll definitely take this to him. But the stitch markers are, let's see, let me turn them around here. It's a shark and a starfish. And one is like the claw, like the lobster claw clasp, and then the other one is like the leatherback clasps. And then here is the bag. It's so cute. It's like a treasure map bag. Look, it's like a skull. You see, like the white parts are like a skull. And then the inside of the bag, and the lovely thing about her bags is they're reversible, so you can use whichever side you want to use. And this side is sharks. That's so cute. I like that. Her bags also always come with this little ribbon tag, and I like to put the book clips, like the binder book clips, like not the claw binder ones, but the binder rings, so I can put stitch markers. So all my bags always have stitch markers on them. So that was July's maker bag, mini maker club stuff. I did order another bag from her in her shop, and it is, you know, it's been so long I don't even remember now, but we're gonna look. It was wrapped up. She always wraps, oh yeah, I remember now. It's so cute. Look at it. It's such colorful butterflies. And these are, I believe, the medium or the large maker bags. But here's the inside. Let me just turn it. This looks like that, like the Rorschach pattern. It's probably not, but that's what it looks like. But these have like the pockets. And I have found that while I was doing my advent calendar, which is, oh, I threw it all the way over here. This bag is the same size as this bag right here. But I found I did use these little pockets to hold my hook in. And then it comes with this metal ring here, you know, to put your stitch markers and stuff on. So I really loved the color of this bag, and now I remember why I got it. So I don't have very many of her like bigger size ones. I've just bought a zebra one, and I've had this one for a while, and now I have this one. Super excited. The last bags that I got here are from No Catch Your Name. I was excited to be able to catch one of her shop updates and be able to get one, because usually I miss them. But she had a super cute chicken one that I wanted, and fingers crossed I got it. But here is that super cute chicken bag. I like it, the roosters and then the hens. And it's a drawstring bag, and it's just white on the inside. It's not just white, it's like an off-white, but it also came with a notions pouch, and I like to use my notions pouch for other things. I don't really use a notions pouch. Like, I have a notions pouch that I use, and that's the same one that I use over and over again, because I only really take a notions pouch like if I travel, and if I do, then I don't really take a whole lot of stuff, so I just have the one. So yeah, was this super cute chicken bag and notions pouch. So I'm excited about that, excited to get something, you know, started and put in there. Oh, and with that T-Doddles purchase, I also got another coconut mango tea. You get a tea every time, and then you get a stitch marker too. Usually the stitch marker that you get is this cute little heart, but this time I got this cute little flower with a hummingbird. You can't really see the hummingbird, but there it is. I bought some stuff to make some stitch markers with. Who was it? Joanne had a sale on their glass beads, or their beaded string beads. String beads, is that right? Strung up beads. I don't even know. You can tell it's late. But the beads that are on the string was like 60% off, so I found some super cute ones, and I'm going to make some stitch markers out of them. I'll take this to work tomorrow, give it away. So I've kept you guys for quite some time here, so I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. But before I go, I just want to say thank you to everybody for watching and hanging in there this almost 40 minutes. So thank you so much for that. And let me know down below what you guys have been working on, what you've gotten finished. And don't forget that I did start a Facebook group, so if you want to be a part of that, so that you can show off like what you're working on and like what you've done, you can go over. I'll leave a link down below if you want to join as well. Yeah, that's it. So I hope that wherever you guys are, that you're safe and that you're happy and that you are just crafting away, and that it is not too hot and not too cold for you guys. So yeah, so I will see you guys back here again in 2 weeks, and I hope that I have that advent calendar done for you guys. I hope. Oh, I almost forgot. I just seen it like when I was looking in the camera. But I bought one of these crochet kits. This is Zootopia from Amazon. I just threw it in the floor. But I bought this, and this is going to be an upcoming. I already took the book out. My dog. I already took the book out because I am going to start working on this rabbit. I don't know her name. Judy Hopps. So this is like one of my sister's, like one of her favorite movies. And I seen that they had, it doesn't have her favorite character in here, but she said that she would be happy with any characters. So my plan is to just make one just whenever and just send it to her, and then whenever she gets the whole set, she'll get the whole set. But I just seen it sitting back there. We'll mention it. Okay, now for reals, I've kept you guys for 40 minutes. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let you go. Have a nice couple of weeks, and I'll see you back here in 2 weeks. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.